We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco RoughRiders. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Austin Bivens-Dirks, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Billy Richter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Hessman moving to his right. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Into the box now, Rodney Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in, Felipe Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bivens-Dirks is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Finch, the runner at third. Rodriguez at second with one away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Missed with a breaking ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Marquez shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Serrano. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Missions lead it 1-0. Lewis McCoy, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
It's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Digging in, Rodney Babcock. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Finch on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
At the plate, Luis Hernandez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Into the box, Miguel Chavis. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Harold Gunter.
Standing in now, Harold Gunter, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. The knuckleball taken for a strike. Hernandez over at second. Chavis at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. McClendon moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Howard Ferguson.
Left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Grubbs is there. One pitch, one out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now to the plate, Kenny McClendon. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly, there are two away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Chad Taylor.
So striding in, Chad Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Kevin Perret. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Kevin Perret.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Perret aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
In now, Jermaine Grubbs. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Geraldo Marquez. Skied into straightaway right. Armas is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Richter. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Billy
Ready with the
Richter.
first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Richter has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
In now, Rodney Finch.
Rodney
So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Felipe Rodriguez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Perret is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armand.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Armas. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a strike. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 out, nobody on.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Hunt. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Missions lead it 2-0. Standing in, Tom Katimer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. The pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rodney.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rodney Babcock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now a pitch on the way. Grounded to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Luis Hernandez. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Babcock, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Chavis. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Into the box, Roger Serrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perret has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Howard Ferguson.
Now at the plate, Howard Ferguson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Three and 0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Kenny.
Digging in,
McClendon.
Kenny McClendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he popped him up in there, a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Chavis is over and he tucks it away for the second out. And he's safe.
The batter, center fielder, Billy Richter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Richter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In there for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ferguson at third. McClendon on at second with 2 down. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Harold Gunter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Kevin Perret, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, Chris Hessman. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. back to square one.
Jermaine Grubbs is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes that one for strike two on the inside corner.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Popped him up. Rodriguez in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Geraldo Marquez.
So striding forward now, Geraldo Marquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Finch is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through four, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Sammy Flood will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 10, Sammy.
Ready once again, Rodney Finch.
Leading off for the mission, shortstop, Rodney Finch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grubbs has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Felipe Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Perret giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armas.
Now in the box, Edgar Armas. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tom Katimer. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Popped him up. Rodriguez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rodney Babcock.
So digging in now, Rodney Babcock, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Two and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0. Luis Hernandez waits on deck. That one's in there. 3 and 1. The 3 and 1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Luis Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0 and 1. Babcock, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses. 1 and 1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Skied into straightaway right. Armas is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
First baseman, number 8, Miguel Chavis.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Chavis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Armas on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Ready for another shot now. Robbie Hunt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Roger Serrano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Howard Ferguson.
Stepping in, Howard Ferguson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Marquez is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Harold Gunter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Gunter.
Here's a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Kevin Perret. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Runner goes for second. Rounded down the third baseline. And he is in there.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Hessman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
1-1 the count now. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Gunter on second. Perret at first with no outs. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The batter, right fielder, Jermaine.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Keenan McDaniel takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 25, Keenan McDaniel.
In now, Jermaine Grubbs. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 3 runs already home here. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, catcher, Geraldo Marquez.
At the plate, Geraldo Marquez. And now pitch on the way. Right there for strike one. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Armas is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Ketterman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tom Ketterman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Line softly toward the hole, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's 5-2. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, Kenny McClendon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perret has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Taylor. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in once again, Billy Richter. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Taylor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Striding in, Rodney Finch. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grubbs moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now batting, Felipe Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Edgar Armas would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Your attention, please. Now,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Edgar Armas will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Grubbs is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The RoughRiders lead it 5-4. Ready for another chance? Rodney Babcock.
Designated hitter, Rodney.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit out towards second. McClendon right there, and there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Settling in now, Luis Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
First baseman, number 8, Miguel Chavis.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Chavis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Striding into the box, Harold Gunter. He singled his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped high in the air. McDaniel waits on it, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 8th inning coming up. The RoughRiders are out in front, 5-4. Leading off the inning, Robbie Hunt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Roger Serrano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Aiden O'Neill enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
O'Neill.
Into the box, Howard Ferguson, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ferguson is off of first with 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they pick up no runs on on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The RoughRiders lead it 5-4. Riding in once again, Kevin Perret. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Hessman.
Now at the plate, Chris Hessman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Armas is in pursuit. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Grubbs.
Stepping up to the plate, Jermaine Grubbs. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0. Liner towards second. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Richter sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Center fielder, Tom Katimer.
Ready now, Tom Katimer. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. The RoughRiders are out in front, 6-4. Luis Castro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Castro.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chad Taylor. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Richter.
Standing in, Billy Richter. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, I think that curveball on the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Standing in now, Rodney Finch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball in for a strike. A man at third with 1 away. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it 6-5 now. So stepping in, Felipe Rodriguez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Hernandez is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Frisco rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sammy Flood pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Mission, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.